Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting Resort review. Today we're at the Virgin Hotel Las Vegas, which is located right off the Strip. It opened last year, replacing the Hard Rock, which used to be right there. It was super popular, but Virgin took it over and redid the entire place. Let's check out exactly what it looks like. I arrived from Scottsdale driving this trip, so I parked in the self-parking. Parking is free, which is great to see. Went in to check in for my room as a Hilton Diamond member. I did get $30 of credit for 2 people for my stay for being a Diamond member, as well as a massive upgrade with that I'm going to show you here in a second. Interestingly, no self-check-in though in the app, so you do have to go check in person at this property. So while my view was not all that great from this suite, this room was absolutely massive. One of the better suite upgrades that I've gotten, and it being a new hotel, everything just looks super fancy. If you've ever stayed at a Virgin hotel or seen on my channel the Scarlet Lady, their cruise ship, everything's gonna look very similar to you in terms of style. It's a really high-end, new feel to the whole place. So I did love all the decor throughout the hotel and as well in my suite. So here's the little junior suite, I would call it. It's pretty large for a junior suite though. So no, true wall separating the bedroom from the living room, but you do have a cool area to hang out. You have your own dedicated TV that's not on a swivel. There's 2 TVs on either side. And making our way into the bedroom here. Some cool furnishings here. Everything feeling very, very custom. I did love all the sitting areas in the room. So they obviously know that a lot of people want to hang out in Vegas, especially their crowd that they're trying to attract. So that's pretty cool. Of course, the mini bar. Always got to check that out. See what kind of brands they have going on. They made a big deal about this being street pricing for the minibar when they opened. Didn't actually have a chance to check out prices, but I assume that that's still the case. So that is kind of cool. If you want a beer up in your room, you don't have to pay $25 for it. It can be something normal, or at least normal for Vegas. And then, of course, Virgin has to be a little cheeky, so there's no real wall between the bedroom and the bathroom. It's all glassed in with a curtain separating, so that's kind of fun. Same shampoos as the Conrad Las Vegas, so I found that pretty interesting, since they're both Hilton properties. And then here is the shower and the tub. So I did get some goodies like 2-for-1 drinks at their main lobby bar, which is fun. And there is a full schedule of activities at the resort throughout the week, which is fun too. It seems like everything at Virgin is custom designed. So they did call the ice machine area Rocks, which I thought was fun. Pretty elevator shaft in my tower. Now I didn't know this, I didn't know I was upgraded, but this is actually the Ruby Towers lobby. This is kind of an invited guest area, so this is where I was upgraded to. So you can actually check in here. They do have a front desk area here. It's close to the self-parking as well, so just keep that in mind if you know that you're already upgraded before you arrive. It's right there in the casino as well. Now I had a long drive in, so I wanted to try out some food, and they have the Night and Market, which is a fancy Thai place that has a location in Los Angeles that I haven't tried but heard great things about, so I was excited to try this. Felt like the food pricing was really good here. Great theme, had just an awesome vibe, and everything was delicious. So this being a Virgin hotel, there's a lot of bar and restaurants located around the casino, obviously the casino being the focal point. They have Money Baby, which is kind of a fancy sports bar that's located up the escalators near the pool deck. That wasn't open when I was on property, but looked really, really fun, really cool vibe. Here's a look at all the directions. Easy to get lost through here, even though it's a pretty clear casino. There's just a lot of mirrors and a lot of fancy stuff and a lot of things to get distracted by. So there's the entrance to the Ruby Tower over there to the left that I mentioned. And then you walk in, you have all this cool cactus stuff. A great sense of place at Virgin Las Vegas. Felt like you had cool desert vibes. Just felt really sexy in the inside, really cool. You had this one steakhouse with some cool lighting fixtures above. Didn't get a chance to try that, but that looked good. Betfred Sports, another sports book on property. So you can watch some games there. They had a whole little bar set up too. Then you have the kitchen, which is where breakfast benefit is. That's where I used my credit in the morning, and I'll show you that in a bit. Then you have Casa Coastal, which is the coastal Italian dining. It's kind of got a, almost Mykonos or Italian Riviera vibe. That looked pretty cool. Then you had a late night pizza place. And then they have several other towers like Canyon. So these are all left over from the Virgin Las Vegas days. Nobu also left over from the Vegas, Hard Rock Las Vegas days, and always obviously very popular, big deal, though they have their own Nobu hotel now on the Strip at Caesars. Haven't been there yet. Cool ice cream spot. And then you have a Brookstone, funny enough, so kind of feels like you're in an airport or something, but that's where you can get, some items you might have left at home. And you have Casa Calavera, which looked like a very fancy Mexican restaurant, and all of these restaurants actually face out towards the pool complex too. So while it's not like poolside, I would say, you do get some like indoor-outdoor dining because the weather's always pretty nice in Las Vegas, or at least it's sunny. So it's cool to get that vibe going. We're walking back towards the pool area and then more towers. They have a business center over there to the right, a Dunkin' Donuts, which I'm sure makes a lot of people happy. Another shop for essential items. And of course, there's just tons of art on the walls everywhere here. Olives, which used to be at the Bellagio, moved over here. It's a Todd English restaurant, one of my favorite restaurants of all time. More and more art as we keep walking down here. And this is where a lot of the convention center is, so that's why it's a little bit bigger and bigger hallways as we lead away from the casino. The Manor, which I believe is the nightclub. If not, it's just a convention center, but the Manor was actually the name of the nightclub on board the Scarlet Lady, which I thought was cool. They kept some of the same names. And as you can see, this place continues to have more and more art, including all of this neon on the left-hand wall here, which is just so cool. As we keep walking further and further on to Sage Hall and the event lawn and the Opal Tower, there is a coffee shop. I was filming this a little later at night, so it wasn't open, but you can actually use your breakfast credit as a diamond or a gold member here as well, so you don't have to walk all the way into the casino. That is one thing to note if you don't really like walking through the casino a ton of places. These towers are pretty far removed from that casino area. And you can just hang out in the pool, go up to the room, so no big deal there. And this is kind of the outdoor area at night. I'm going to show you what it looks like in the morning, but again, they did a great job just sculpting the place, bringing in rocks, making everything just look really cool and deserty. I headed back inside, but I found this cool art exhibit. It was kind of like a terrarium or something with a pinata car in there in the desert. It's super cool. There's a lot of fun little things to discover here. Another shop in the casino area. We're back on the main casino floor here. Swag, another shop. Wanted to try and capture all the things that you can do on property on my short one-night stay. This gives you an idea what the casino floor looks like. Just cool designs everywhere. And as we make our way closer to the front of the main entrance, you have this cool photo booth over here, and then you have the Shag Room, which wasn't open on my night, but it was fancy-looking cocktail lounge right off the main lobby. And then you have the main cocktail bar, and this is the bar that you would use those 2-for-1 coupons. So now back towards the Ruby Tower. I'm going to take the escalator right near the entrance to the Ruby Tower up one floor to Money Baby, which is that cool sports book / bar that I found. And then over to the left is actually where the fitness center as well as the spa is. And so if you're into that stuff, being in the Ruby Tower is great. You don't have as long of a walk from the other towers. The Ruby also has its own Uber pickup area, so you can grab an Uber straight from your tower pretty easily. So now it was morning, so I wanted to check out more of the stuff outside. They had a pet relief area. A lot of these people going to the Virgin hotels bring their little dogs with them to Vegas. Don't really see the sense in that, but you can. They had a cool open air bus back there, not in use. I think they should use that a little bit more. Did have some breakfast, so I got some chicken and waffles. The chicken wasn't very impressive, but the waffle itself was cool because it had a Virgin logo on it. So now we're going to check out the pool complex. So this was all custom built. The Hard Rock pool was pretty awesome, and I think that Virgin did a good job just making it their own. So right there was actually the club pool. It's located on that second level that you can access. They also have a little smoothie bar over here near the gym, so that's pretty cool. Checked out the view from my room, which was not all that great now that the sun was out. And then the pool complex opened at 9 a.m., so I wanted to check out what that looked like. So the resort has two main pools. Those are all free to enter, and then they have the club pool. Obviously, the club pool has, its own way of getting in. You can probably get in for free if you find the right promoter. This is an off-strip hotel, so it won't be as hard to get into as some of those like Encore Beach Clubs, etc. But I think that the pool that the Virgin has that's free, feels basically the same, and then you don't have to have pounding music in your head all day. But cool vibe here. This was early in the morning, so the pool was still in the shade, but during most of the day, I think you'll get pretty good sun on the pool. Cool beach entry down there. And then on the upper level, they have a fancier, kind of quieter pool. So we'll show you all of that. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit that like button, appreciate it. So now we're nearing the end of the tour of the Virgin Las Vegas. Hope you liked checking out the hotel. I certainly did. It's a great value for Hilton members, or if you're just trying to save a little bit of money and stay somewhere pretty nice in Las Vegas. You're a short Uber away from the Strip. So thanks a lot for watching, and have a great day.